Hi guys, this is Blobsy here. Even though nobody wants my opinion, today I'm going to talk about the Codeberg banning LLMs thing because I just feel it's very, very, very stupid. Like genuinely one of the stupidest things I've seen. I already have my points planned out for this video, so let's go. Let's start with this. Let's start with this. One of the reasons for banning civic infrastructure, its users, and the environment suffer. What does this have to do with you? You're quite literally just a platform for hosting code. That's quite literally all you're for. This has nothing to do with you. Quite literally nothing. This is all your personal beliefs. This has nothing to do with you. You do not contribute in any way, shape, or form to. You're not an LLM company. What? Let's just move over that. Where's the other one? Is the scraping one. Yeah. Beautiful. Strange servers due to nonsensical crawling. Let's just say, okay, you ban the LLMs. This doesn't stop ChatGPT from crawling you. In fact, I can let me just show you something here. Let's just go to ChatGPT. Yeah, my internet is slow as fuck. I live in Nigeria, guys. When it comes up, we'll go back to that. This doesn't stop ChatGPT from scraping your site. Banning me putting my vibe coded project on Codeberg doesn't stop ChatGPT from scraping your site. It doesn't do anything. All you've done is just stop people that want to get away from GitHub and host code on your platform. There's literally no difference. There's literally the only good points they have is the hardware cost they incur because of people pushing like thousands and thousands and thousands of commits at once. That's fair. That's you. You're the one that is going for that. You're an open source. That's understandable. But all the other points you make in this video, let's like the environment for instance. Oh, I think I've already talked about that. The environment, for instance, it's not even. This is not even correct. First of all, let's leave that aside. Like, my own is how does this even affect you? How does you banning this affect the current ongoing situation? It does nothing for you. All you've done is just limit people that can use your platform. There's literally no. This literally makes no difference in the whole world of AI. You've done nothing. This is all just performative bullshit. Quite literally just performative bullshit. Like this doesn't stop anything. This doesn't stop anything. Now let's read this one. The development team of not using LLM to work on your code gives you the kick of adrenaline. Yeah. Don't realize they actually have a community. Okay, I can understand your this thing. Oh, vibe coders don't actually have a community, but most real coders also don't have a community. Like, what's the difference between then and now? The only thing is people can make things a lot faster. And then there's also one where they said single fuck. Like they've edited this like blog post very heavily. There was a point where they talked about single use software, which makes no sense as well. Why do I need to constantly keep updating something when it does what I need it to do perfectly? There's really no need to add any other thing into it. That's how we have massive. Even now, they can be called slot projects, even though they weren't made with LLMs. They are still slot projects, like just massive projects. That they should be very basic. You just keep adding on more and more features. Like if I want to make a UUID generator, it's very simple. Makes UUIDs. I don't need to add 1,001 features. It's not important. Collaboration at danger. It's not purely digital. Impact the free, the blah 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 blah. Manual leveling. This could. Yes, this is it. I don't need to keep. I don't need to keep updating it. Just make it and finish it and leave it as it is. And then also, they talked about how AI generated code is it's easier for AI LLMs to basically generate more dangerous code than humans, but that's just not true. It is basically impossible to get Fable 5 to generate any like harmful code. It's damn near impossible. The only people that can do it are quite literally just Chinese LLMs, and even those are starting to have like strict. Well, they're not really strict, but like stricter safeguards, right? And like, well, let's see. our moderation thing, yeah. And also another thing I just realized, right? Another thing I just realized, right? It is basically impossible for them to know which projects are actually made by AI and which projects are, especially with the like evolving with the how models are evolving so quickly. It is basically impossible for them to know. But then that goes back to my other issue. This thing has been pissing me off so bad. That's why I had to make a video, even though probably no one's going to watch. But like, guy, how does this affect the community? You've done nothing. You've done nothing but literally limit your own potential. Why? There's also the one where they ban cryptocurrency project. That's a whole other issue on its own. But why? Just why? Just what's the point of this? What have you achieved? The only thing I can see that is maybe you're achieving is literally just reducing your hardware cost, which is fine. But apart from that, you've done nothing. You literally are doing nothing except performative bullshit. That's all you're doing. Performative bullshit. Like, that's all they're quite literally doing. That's all I'm seeing here. It's all just performative bullshit. And oh, another fair point they have is like project maintenance and all that, not being able to. That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. But like, still, how does you banning this affect that? If I try to make a PR on Codeberg now with my cloud agent, it's not going to know the difference. If I just ask it to remove all comments, remove all emojis, remove everything, it's not going to know. Nobody's going to know the difference. If the PR works, it works. It doesn't matter if I used AI to do it. If I did it by myself, if it works, it fucking works. They like, yeah. Thank you for hearing my rant. Bye.